Well, since I'm knee deep in survival mode without using any mods, the only mod I'm using in survival mode is the fast travel mod. I've enabled my console, of course, and I installed the settlements expansion pack just because I was a big settlement builder before survival. And that's where I'm at now. I went ahead and opened up my mod manager and enabled all the mods before survival mode came out to go back to what I was doing before it came out, which was building out here at Spectacle Island. And I was using, I believe, mostly Homemaker mod and Settlement Expansions pack, and I was building a whole entire, I didn't know what I was building. This would be like the third time I've come out here to build something, but I still didn't know what I was doing. But I did have fun with the water. I think we should do more with water in settlements. There should be some more stuff, but because I can just imagine some of the stuff that can be built with these waterfalls. But I thought I might come back here because my views on, and I have auto doors installed on these doors, which is another mod that I use, auto doors, which automatically opens and closes the doors. My views on mods have kind of changed because I had a lot of crashes using mods, and at points I lost everything and kind of lost all my work and had to and so that's not a lot of fun when you do something like that. So I kind of I've had my trouble with mods, and so it's kind of a love-hate relationship I have with them. But then survival mode came out, and that changed my focus entirely. I really got into a serious playthrough with survival mode. Thank you, Bethesda, for doing that, because I didn't really think, I'm not, in other video games, I've never been a crazy hardcore mode fan or a survival mode fan. I just play through on a normal mode, and I'll leave it at that. But I was excited about the survival mode for some reason, and when I first started playing it, man, I just became hooked immediately. And I discovered then that, wow, this is a real legitimate playthrough. And so since then, I haven't come back here, and I may not ever come back here. That's why I wanted to come back here and just check it out one more time, kind of reminisce a little bit, look and see what I've done, which really doesn't look like much of anything. Just a lot of unfinished garbage laying around. But there was something I wanted to show, but I don't quite think that it's here anymore. But as you'll see, Spectacle Island is massive, and you can build an entire city out here if you've got the time and the patience to do something like that. I think I wanted to build a hospital or something over here. And of course this, before I cut this off, let me just run up here and see what I've done, because I may not ever see it again. That was going to be a kind of an armor facility or a store. And these are some of the mod elevators. They come in a 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 story only. The Bethesda elevator actually, I don't remember what elevator it was that went up to this one little area up here that I kind of modded out. Yeah, and this was kind of going to be kind of a top secret type area. The modders really did some good stuff though with these glass walls and some of the electronic stuff. I've definitely got my favorite modders out there. There's some that I don't like, I'll tell you that right now. I'm just that kind of person. You don't like it, you don't like me, I don't like you. I don't care. This one, see the mesh or the textures on that got screwed up somehow. I'm not sure why that happened. That happened early on in the game. So, you know what's good though? See, okay, I see what happened. This guy really made some really nice lights. I will miss those if I don't come back. These lights that are underneath. He built lights into the Institute flooring. Wow, a good job doing that, man. I really had a lot of fun with those lights. But as you can see, those sparks are flying because obviously I've got a mod installed wrong. And I think that signifies something's not quite right. As you see, it's happening down here also. But as you see, I was quite ambitious out here. And didn't really make anything really worthwhile. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I got a personal jetpack on. No power armor. That's another mod that I had. Personal jetpack. This was going to be the jail facility. And there was a greenhouse there, but I didn't load a mod correctly, and it didn't load up all the flooring and what have you. And then this was going to be kind of a holding facility for some of the caged animals. You know, I didn't really get into the cages that much, or the fighting. I get enough fighting out there in the real world. You know, I pit creatures against creatures out there in the real world. But anyway.